Welcome to the fish tank.
Hey everybody, Fishman here. This morning I was in the fish room and I noticed this female guppy who seemed to be in the process of giving birth. So I thought I'd follow around with a camera and hope to get some footage of it. And then I didn't notice all this duckweed. There shouldn't be duckweed in this tank. But I hadn't noticed at this point, so I was just going to film the guppy, hope I can catch actually for the first time ever on film a guppy giving birth. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. I tried this for about a half hour, and then I just gave up because I had work to do. But in the process, I figured, well, what I should do is, while I had the camera out, was do a little bit of recording of some of the fish room updates that I wanted to do for future videos. And then, so I figured, well, all I'll do is I needed to film the pothos grow from the planter, and I also wanted to show how the bounce back for the filter screen for where it had dried out was doing, and that's what led to this video. So here we are. Here's the pothos. It's doing really quite well. It's not quite double the length now, but it's over 1.5 for sure, and it's doing very well. Unfortunately, one disadvantage of having it in this sort of system is that you can see a couple of leaves are getting a bit banged up because I have to get in and out of the tanks and stuff, but other than that, it's doing really well. You can see lots of roots are going down to the tank, so I would consider that this planter is considerably or reasonably successful. It is a little bit of, like I said, in the way sometimes, but that's unfortunately the kind of thing you can't really get around very well. So I wanted to show you this part, and when I did that, all I said is, good Lord, where did all this come from? Because I have tried to get rid of duckweed so many times. And the other funny thing is, you can see right there on the right hand side there's a little baby guppy swimming there, so I guess she eventually decided to give birth, or had prior to this given birth. So well, eventually maybe get this on film. So I'm gonna have to net all that out. The funny thing is it's been over 10-15 years easily since I've had any duckweed in any of my tanks anywhere. And this footage right here is from over a year ago when I first started doing the LED light experiments for plant growth, and every week or two I would find a couple pieces of duckweed, and I was like, oh come on, this is like, I've never had duckweed in this tank that I recall, and maybe, like I said, like 15 years ago. And now it's in the other system, and I haven't bought any new plants or anything. This stuff is, like I said, indestructible in the title. Once you have some somewhere, you're going to always have duckweed kicking around. So yeah, it's just it was kind of funny, so I thought I would do a quick update on this and show you the tedious process of getting rid of it. Like I said, in the tank up on the rack, I didn't do it by one piece at a time because there's like hundreds of them. I just use a fine net and I just scoop it all out by net, and then I will never ever get rid of it, I'm sure. So I'm going to end up this video with, I wanted to show you the zebra danios that I spawned earlier and how they're growing out. They're almost full grown. They're about the size of an adult guppy at this point. And I wanted to show you, the funny thing about it is this tank is never lit. It's the third row on the bottom, and they're kind of freaking out because they're not used to having excess light. But I'm going to do a bit of a close-up here shortly, and then we're going to finish off this video because I wasn't really intending on doing this. The genetics are really quite cool. They worked out well. I think I spotted one with a bit of a curly gill, and that was about it. So there's no real culling that needs to be done. So that's great, and I'm going to continue breeding these, I think, because I find zebra danios are great for just a general community fish in a tank. They're active, they're colorful. It's a very easy fish to have. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's just going to be a bonus video. If you like this style, please like and or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.